out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Till we friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing it.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back, top of the evening to, well, ladies and gentlemen, just outside my studio, I'm looking at the amount of traffic just outside. Just outside, a lot of traffic outside. We don't know what's causing the traffic. We don't know there's a roadblock somewhere around. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know, all those who are locked on online, all those who are locked on my fan page, all those who are on your phones right now, remember you don't need to rush home at 6 o'clock to get in front of a television set. Mind you, you don't need to rush home. Once you have an iPhone, go to your app store, any Apple device, you can just go to your app store and download the I.A.N app. So all over the world, you just can, wherever you are, in the train station, in the stores, in the park, in the gym, wherever you are, you can look at Crime Watch and you can look at all the other reruns if you missed the show. Also, any Samsung device, any Android device, all those black boxes that are selling that you can now download the app. So you don't need, in fact, I've asked my researcher, start pushing that CG, no need to hassle. The smart box, I don't know why I said the black box. Why did I say the black box? What's the black box? Eddie was telling me about the black box. Eddie had me say this thing was black box. Because Eddie, one of our IT guys, he said everything is the black box, the black box. So I'm like, yeah, the black box, yeah. So the smart box, sorry. So you can make sure, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I don't know if, you know, that murder that occurred the 30th of December in St. Lucia, I just like people to know that I'm liaising with the authorities in St. Lucia. Today I had a telephone conversation with a very senior, very senior police officer. I indicated to him that he should indicate to his people that it's a strong possibility I will be coming to St. Lucia to take that investigation further, but I don't want to comment on it. But nevertheless, that incident with respect to the death of the young fella, Ricky, what name? Ricky Ramdas. Richie Ramdas, it has a lot, something is not right with that. Just to let you all know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I want to talk about something today, internationally. I don't know if you all are aware, and I indicated that they should get this done with respect to Nexa. Anybody got that? You all have that? The gym, yeah. The gym, the Olympic doctor. Over 150 women were assaulted by this guy over a period of how much years? Are we talking about girls 12, 13, 14? They're big women now. And Dr. Neska, apparently interfered with them and said it was just part of his therapy and inserted his fingers and whatnot. Yeah, now I listened to the ordeal. In fact, today they had 148 victim coming up to court because today was supposed to be sentence. And also while that was going on, there was a shooting at a school. In fact, two died. And maybe about 5 or more than 5 got injured. The shooter was eventually held. So these things, but ladies and gentlemen, that gymnastic, the gymnastic doctor, and it's a wake-up call out there, because why I'm saying this, it just I don't want to jump to crime as yet, because it's, I'm sure you are aware, it's 48, but why I'm saying this, because there are a lot of children, a lot of children that are locked on right now. There are a lot of children who are locked on, and there are a lot of parents who take their children for tennis, for cricket, for football, for piano lessons, for ballet classes, you know, that kind of dancing. What different sports, for golf, and you know, you trust these coach and whatnot, you trust them, and sometimes you need to let your child know, because that incident with that gymnastic, that thing is really sad, yeah. That is sad, but you know, all the victims, they were of the opinion that was part of the therapy. That was part of the therapy. He had them open their legs, he inserted his finger, he pressed in their butt, all bacchanal thing, and they were of the opinion that, hey, this is part of therapy, so I could go so, I could walk so, I could do so. You understand? All kind of thing. And sometimes, just so in Trinidad, you know, you might have your son going for football classes, for football lesson, and the coach might be touching the little boy here, touching the wiggy, and saying, yeah, that's how you have to hold thing and make sure and kick the ball. And if you're hurting you, sometimes you need to tell your children. Sometimes they might go to karate class and they don't know, because remember, last year, two instructors was charged last year in Trinidad with respect to a minor and kissing and whatever went on. I don't want to prejudice the investigation or give the matter a pre-publicity trial, but it occurred in Trinidad. But just I am telling you, parents, you need don't just drop out your children at some of these camps. These camps that teach football on a Saturday, these golf course, these golfing instructor. You need to pay special, tell your children, because sometimes they come in behind your child like this. And all kind of thing. And you know, you need to know what's going on. Am I talking crap? Or you need to know what's going on? You need to know exactly what is going on. Sometimes your daughter might go to lessons and you don't know. Sometimes you're sending your children for classes on evening and you don't know. The teacher might be so, and he correcting and calling your daughter and going so. You need to tell, you need to start to wake up your children, because we do not want what's happening in America right now with respect to the gymnastic doctor Nexa. Over 150 victims came out, you know. And what about the rest who didn't decide to come out? What about the rest? Who did not decide to come out and talk about that? I mean, just looking on, even there were all the strong allegations against Bill Cosby. Then the fella from, what's his name again, boy? And he had a Netflix series. Oh gosh, and he's acting a lot of movies, boy. Huh? Spence. Something Spence, but Kevin Spacey, a lot of allegations. So I am telling you today, Spacey, we live in a sick society, you know. I am glad I'm starting off the program like this today. We live in a sick and a warped society. Long time, you know, you like to go by long time. I am a little fella. I pick up my little bag. I live with my grandmother, but my cousin and them come. I go on with them, Sherry-Ann and Judy and Carol and London. And let's say in London, Lyndon. They pick me up and we go and I spend the night for days. Sometimes on weekends, I'm crying to go by my cousins and them. But time has changed. Now you can't send your children by no friend to spend no night. Because it's sick out there. Every day you listen, every day people come to my studio and tell me, you know, I send my son by his friend to spend a night, and I realize the father, his friend father tried something on my little child, or watch when my little daughter was bathing, all kind of bacchanal thing. We went to a house recently in South, and this man have his 2-year-old child, he bathing the child, the 3-year-old child, the mother around for months, all kind of bacchanal thing. And I could remember former ACP Ram Subag, asked ACP Ram Subag when he was inspector in Shogun, like many years ago, very decent man, a good man. He could lift his head up high, Ram Subag, ACP Ram Subag. Let me tell you something. I remember a mother coming to me and crying a Saturday morning and saying, Mr. Allen, I just have a feeling my husband with my child, you know, interfered with my child. But I smart and all too, because I know when people going through divorce, wife and husband, they like to say, there's another case. They like to say husband interfering with the child, or the wife have some man coming home and interfering with. They like to make all kind of allegations. When I see because the first thing I ask, I just say that. You and the man living together? She say no. I say, because it happens every day, and police will tell you that people like to make allegations during divorce. Hey, my wife have a man, and when the man come, he interfere with my daughter. You see, you take daughter, but sometimes, but even though all that going on, I'm listening here, and ladies and gentlemen, I could never forget the father, the little girl, about 12 years, when the father come home drunk, ting, he say he mistake the little girl on the bed for the wife, and the wife leave him long time, months now, he mistake the girl. He say, a mistake, she for my wife. Oh my God. 6 boy. Until I go on by Ram Subag and I tell him, I say, Mr. Ram Subag, Inspector Ram Subag, you what partner? I say, you believe me? He look at me. Let me hear what you have to say Saturday morning. He say, before I finish the sentence, Ram Subag started to shout out to the tip top of his voice. The same ACP Ram Subaga started former ACP. Shout at the tip top of his voice. I don't even, Mahadev, Lalo, come. All I get a car fast and put this lady and go and see where this man is. And you know, when they brought back the man and they did the medical and whatnot, boy, I tell you, that Saturday night, I will never forget. You know, the man was charged. When the girl started telling the ordeal, so ladies and gentlemen, I know why I am telling you this today. There are a lot of children. Pay special attention. Go up online and start typing up the gymnastics. It's all on CNN. It's all over. That's the biggest news in America right now. The 150 victims. And I look at that today and I say, you know what? We have to sensitize. We have to sensitize our children. Why I took this first 12 minutes, instead of telling you, it's 40, the mother told us 49, or some bacchanal in front of the prison, people tried to break out, and it was foil. I come in with all that today, and there was a shooting in Grande last night. Just to let you all know that you need to make your children alert. It is not cool for nobody to touch them here. It is not cool for no gym man or nobody to touch them here. It is not cool. Let your children speak. Tell you if anybody touch you, and nobody kissing your child on the lips, no grandmother, grandfather, only mommy and daddy alone. Let us take a break. To the kids out there, I am here for you.
Do you own a restaurant or food outlet or supermarket? Then what are you waiting for? Get your business on the most cutting-edge, customer-friendly, results-guaranteed food delivery app in the Caribbean, Food Now TT. Food Now TT is offering free registration on all delivery apps. Just call us at 222-9854 or 6621-951 or click our website at foodnowtt.com.
Hurry down to RMA Variety Store this carnival. Get 25 to 50% off everything. Located at corner Derrick Road and Chase Village, Chaguanas. Call us today, 671-3001. For all your air conditioning needs, check out Neil Cool today. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana, and Delta air conditioners. Lennox 2500, Comfy 2250 installed. Daikin is back in stock, 12,000 BTUs for 2800. So call us today, 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services. Quality brands, professional services.
MACHACK Imports Limited, one of the largest wholesaler and retailer for all 4x4 SUV and car accessories. Come check us out for our new arrivals on body kit etc. Located at 3 Hassan Ali Trace, Lower Barkport. Contact 289-4901, 360-8773 or 484-7467.
Tire Clinic. Get the best quality tires in the country at affordable prices at our branches in Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park. Tire Clinic, a tire for every need.
Tower Palm Guest House, newest location at Shivan Drive, Sandy Grande. Enter unnoticed with that special someone. Secure parking and fully air-conditioned rooms. Open 24 hours for your convenience. Visit us today or call 299-3268.
Get the right deal right now at Racetrack Wheels, the biggest wheels and tire distributor in the country. Yes, nobody gives you the right deal at the right price other than Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, number 331 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and number 82 Bucco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. So hurry and shop now or call us at 642-1539. Racetrack Wheels.
Ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll is now 49. Yeah? We can't confirm with the next, but the murder toll is now 49. So in fact, a lot of parents all over the world WhatsApping me now and say, I'm looking at Ian Allen on my iPhone, I'm looking at you on my iPhone. Remember, your iPhone users all over the world. Tell your friends, your cousins, everybody, Miami, London, hey, you can look at Ian Allen, don't mind, you might have internet home or whatever. Once you're out there and you have your Wi-Fi, download it on any Android phone, any smart box, any Samsung, any iPhone, Ian Allen, just download the app. Everybody is talking about this Nexa thing. This is a serious thing when coming to children in Trinidad and Tobago. It has too much a stink man out there. It has stink people who looking at these little children. This is pedophiles. You understand? And you really ask, what about Akil Chambers? What about Akil Chambers, the boy in the pool? Do you know what politician was in that party? It had priests in that party. It had people from, it is alleged, people from judiciary. It had a certain man in that party who are ranks in a certain hotel right now. He mixed with girl and all too. They wrap the body in a sheet. They wrap the body, Akil Chambers' body in a sheet. When the police came, they couldn't find it in the pool. When the police come back, then they find the sheet in the bottom. And nothing came out of that, you know. Nothing came out of that. But the day I find, and I tell you this today, the day I catch, personally, any stink man, any pedophile interfering with little boy and little girl, I will deal with you on national television. I will go live in front of your house and deal with you. Hey, boy, watch me. Had I been wrong in the Akil Chambers days, boy, I tell you, watch me. Boy, mash up. Ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll is now 49. The same period last year, it was 41. Latest victim, 28-year-old GARTH, SANSAND of MACHACK Street, Foster Road, Sandy Grande. I'm just going to give you, this is the murder victim here. All right, open up the lines. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch, 6714062. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. We're just showing you the area where the shooting took place. This is the area here. This is the gentleman here. Remember, you can call us, take the audio down on your set. Take the audio down on your set. All those of you who are looking at us online on Facebook, make sure and like the page. All those of you who are looking at us on the I.A.N Allen live stream, a special good evening to you. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Remember, you can send in your report anonymously to ianallen.org. This is Foster Road. This is in Sandy Grande, ladies and gentlemen. Man shot in Sandy Grande, dies at hospital. 28-year-old GARTH SANSAND of MACHACK Street, Foster Road, Sandy Grande, died several hours after at the Sandy Grande District Medical Hospital after he was shot while asleep with a female companion at his home. SANSAND was shot in the head while his 17-year-old girlfriend was unhurt. He was asleep in bed around 1:30 when the incident occurred. Somebody put our man in place. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening.
Good afternoon, Ian.
Good afternoon.
Ian, you know what relieves me? You see, when I reach home and I know that there is somebody that have this country's back, Ian, you are that person.
Let me ask
Ian,
you something. Hold on. Let me ask you something. You listen to me?
Yes.
Do you agree with me, before we go further, that I don't know if you are aware of what's happening in America with Nexa right now, the gymnastic doctor?
Of course I am.
You realize 150 women, and you know they all thought that it was part of the the little procedure, the examination and whatnot. So are you giving me wrong for really sensitizing our children in Trinidad and Tobago?
Ian, you are not wrong.
Tell me,
Ian,
you go ahead.
this is what we need because you are the only station that gives us this information. Ian, I work at the NIB board. You were talking about football earlier with the kids and all that. And we have an employee that was murdered last year, this young FIFA guy. He was an employee with us. And Ian, it hurts us because up to now, nothing is being told to anyone.
Hold on. Get socks. You need to concentrate. Hold a second. Get the FIFA fella that was murdered. All right, get that foot. But you know what I heard? You listen to me?
Yes.
I heard. Now, he had a girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm hearing. Now, I heard that it's somebody, girlfriend, and the man is a prison officer. This is the guy here, the FIFA man, right? Am I right?
Yes.
You're looking at it right now?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Right. Come back to me. Now, I heard, is police involved?
That's him.
I heard is police involved because I hear when certain people started investigating, they said apparently homicide is one of their own that did it. A police officer was involved in that murder. Do you know they went back to where it is alleged that they believe that somebody saw the shooting and tell the person, tell the man, if you get involved, you might join the man too. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and I wouldn't doubt that.
I don't doubt it. If I tell you it's true, it's 10 out of 10. Full 100.
Yeah, the country is going crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And you telling me 48 people dead. It are all kind of sick thing in this country. Miss, if I tell you, it had a day. She gone? It had a day. It had a day. I dealt with that case, and I believe that child, you see that child? That girl must be a big girl now, but that child, I think when I did that, Attorney Omlala was with me then, and I brought it to his attention. And the first time I really got, I think, an article on the Guardian, I went and I met this girl from Guardian building. That's the first time I went into the Guardian building, not knowing that maybe years after I would have joined the team. Shaliza Hassan Ali. And I remember when the little, I didn't talk to the little girl because I can't do that. I know but what I heard the mother said, when she gave this statement, the little girl, 3 years, telling the mother how the grandfather condensed milk coming out from eating. Condensed milk, Condensed milk. I'm telling you. Those who don't know that sweet milk or kind of thing. I don't know how to put it because I know it has children. I don't want to sound like the Prime Minister that you have to give me parental guidance when I'm talking. Because you don't know out of time and you don't know what nasty thing I could say. But nevertheless, I'm just letting you all know. You need to watch every shadow is a gunner, man. Put your children down and put them to sit down today. All them who playing football, who playing cricket, who playing wherever you're playing the fool and all. Watch how people touching you. Ladies and gentlemen, I take you back to Grande. Go ahead. Man shot in Grande. Dies in hospital. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Again, 28-year-old GARTH SANSAND of MACHACK Street, Foster Road, Sandy Grande, died several hours at the Sandy Grande Medical Hospital. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let's tell you what happened yesterday. 2 bodies found, the bullet-riddled bodies of man and woman, which was found at KAMPO at Mount PLASIR Road, CUNUPIA, remain unidentified. Yeah? It's the body of that of a man and woman. And what I heard from anonymous sources said that the body bore marks to the face. Apparently they were shot and the body was fresh. When I tell you fresh, it was fresh. So it wasn't like they dumped there Sunday. That dumping had to be yesterday. Right? I just given you a shot of the area. Open up the lines. Some of you just saw the picture. Giving you a shot of the area. If you have information, get in contact with me now. WhatsApp me on 290-4426. Remember, those of you who have all your friends who have iPhones, as you see them, say download the app because you'll get breaking news. You will get news before the news. All the Samsung people, all the Android phones, let us know. Any device. I just showing you the area. The man had a tattoo with the name Kenny. What's on the right hand here? The man, now ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a little scores about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the man lying down in the bush along with a female person had a tattoo. Listen to this here. Identify them. They were that the body boy tattoo officer believe that the duo were killed elsewhere and their bodies dumped in the area yesterday. The man of African descent and the woman is East Indian. The man is African and the woman is Indian, East Indian. Both appear to be in their 20s. Oh, good. We're not talking about old people here. They both appear to be in their 20s. The man had a tattoo with his name Kenny and a deck of cards on his left hand. You all put up that CG for me. Somebody is watching right now. The man, maybe he likes cards. He had on his hand Mark Kenny and a deck of cards on his left hand while a tattoo of a star is on the female left shoulder. So ladies and gentlemen, now you're understanding the woman had a star on her left shoulder. The man who was in the man lying there had a tattoo named Kenny on his left hand. And a deck of cards, no, on his right hand, and a deck of cards on his left hand. So one hand had Kenny, one hand had a deck of cards. I wonder if you're understanding me. The woman who's East Indian had a star here. So it looked like boyfriend and girlfriend. You understand? It looked like boyfriend and girlfriend lying there. That is boyfriend and girlfriend because you're realizing, ladies and gentlemen, that the African man had Kenny and a deck of cards printed out on his left hand. Open up the lines. If you know them, if you have any information on them, and remember if you have any information of guns and drugs tonight are busier. Last night I was down in Dabadi, but I ain't saying nothing as yet. I was down in Dabadi last night. I reached home 5 o'clock this morning. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So we are getting there. We are getting there with respect to the individuals. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what this program is all about. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I realize Officer Neptune. I didn't get to see Officer Neptune. A super good guy, Officer Neptune. Where's Officer Neptune? Officer Neptune and Hoggins. Special good evening to them. They're doing well in CUNUPIA. They're trying their best. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Allen, it's not now certain police are involved in killings there. Check out Officer Thompson.
Hey. It's all kind of Thompson out here. Relax yourself. If you have, that is what I tell all you. Come back to me. Don't call and just bust up your mouth just so. You want to say something? Here what you could do. Come to my office. Speak to me. Charlene, did you take the number of the air? Take the number of the air. I will call her after. If you have information, try not to really compromise the investigation. Maybe your information might be right. Here what's going on. You can also go to my website, ianallen.org. and send it to me. So once you have the app on your iPhone, you can sit down in the car, you can send it to me. Watch all the program. Your Samsung phone, anything. I.A.N. Allen. Go to your Google Play. Go anywhere, all Jamaica, all of the islands, all in London, all in New York, all in Miami, all in Kwaito. You have an iPhone, you can look at Crime Watch now. So ladies and gentlemen, so now we get in there with the two bodies that was found in Mount Plaisir Road. The African man and the Indian man, the Indian woman, they are both in their 20s. The African man had a sign mark Kenny. And the left hand, a deck of cards. The East Indian girl have a tattoo of a star on her left. This is I.A.N. Allen. Call me now. WhatsApp me on 290-4426. That's 290-4 I.A.N. Let me know what's going on. I need to tell all about how they try to take out somebody out of prison today. And they're saying all kind of things. They're saying they're cleaning up prison. No. They try a bacchanal today. Remember I spoke about an unrest? Somebody planning something when we come back.
PNV Marketing Company Limited is the premier provider of new and high-quality roll-on, roll-off vehicles. We carry a wide range of new and roll-on and roll-off hybrid and non-hybrid vehicles. We service all the vehicles we sell. Our staff is fully certified and we guarantee 100% customer satisfaction. We have hundreds of vehicles in stock and financing is available. Visit us today.
Yes, people, the biggest seafood shop in San Fernando is having great specials on everything. Yes, Skipper's Lobster Shop. We carry the whole lobster with the tail. Also the biggest shrimps in Trinidad for all your favorite dishes. Check out our tasty scallops, plus a wide selection of fish and much more. So next time you are looking for that fresh seafood at the best price, check out Skipper's Lobster Shop, number 51 Spur Street, San Fernando, or call 378-0397.
Advanced hydrodynamics enable Bridgestone tyres to collect surface water in circumferential grooves, then disperse it laterally to help you stay in control in wet conditions. Because we're the only part of your car's safety system that actually touches the road. Engineered with your safety in mind. Bridgestone.
Distributed by Brandtech Limited.
Passage to Asia presents its all-inclusive Fête 2018.
Saturday, February 3rd, Trinidad Hilton Poolside.
From 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
As we present to you Voice
with Tilly Nadan,
P.I. and the band,
Karma, and DJ Sheriff. Tickets available at Passage to Asia Restaurant Chaguanas, Extra Foods Grand Bazaar Arima and Chaguanas, Dave Sivalak Hardware Penal, S. Sipasad Hardware Marabella, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Wings Restaurant, Be Mobile at Hilton, and Wesley's Dago Martin. For ticket info, call 222-4727.
Mirage Air Conditioning Limited, we stock some of the industry's best brands like Global Refrigerants, Uniworld, US Motors and others. Mirage Air Conditioning, affordability, quality service, 40 years of excellence, items at incredibly reduced prices. Located at 42 Orang West Main Road, San Juan. Call 674-6348 or www.mirageaclimited.com.
Majestic rechargeable 18-inch standing fan runs without electricity up to 30 hours. Remote USB outlets, LED lights, 5-speed with a timer, and can be charged with solar panels. For wholesale inquiries, contact Ambrosco Import Limited at 665-6505 and 271-8702.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
Okay, I don't want to highlight it. I don't want to highlight it as yet. I want to look at the video. My audio up. Yeah, I don't want to highlight this. I'm just sending someone a voice note. I just got some crucial information. So I don't want to highlight it as yet. Let me look at the video and I'll get in contact with you. Thank you. See that everybody's WhatsApp. Remember my 290-4426. That's 2904E. And there are a lot of people who are just indicating to me that hundreds are downloading the app on their iPhones. Any phone right now, go to your app store, whether it be Android phone, Samsung phone. Sir, come this way and tell me. I spoke to you. Come this way. Stand here. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon,
you see,
sir.
and I will tell you something, the right thing is the right thing. Always remember that. When you came to me last year, you told me that a man known to me, and I know him, you paid for a vehicle. Am I right?
Correct, you're right.
His name is Kamid Baksh.
Yeah, that is correct.
Am I right? Is this the Kamid Baksh? This is the Kamid Baksh. Put up his picture better, please.
Correct.
Right, this is his picture, Kamid Baksh. Right, I know Kamid, in fact I know Kamid here, but that don't say, I know him. Come back to me. And I would tolerate any stupidness. How much money you pay that man?
$200,000 so far.
For a truck?
Correct.
It had all kind of bacchanal way truck. He said that you all change your mind, but he said that he was gonna give you back the money and all kind of thing. Am I right?
The last thing indicated is that he...
You and three of us sat in the front end?
Correct. He indicated that he would ship a next truck.
A next truck?
Yeah.
And you know, up to now, this boy paid his money. This man paid his money. And up to now, it's only run around after run around. And you see, when you highlight these things, people mother, people relative, people sister, everybody who know you just come and say, how you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? How you gonna probably put there? Why didn't you call me? No, what going on with the victim? So he money just gone down the drain then. He money not good. Today I watching a story where a man bought a car for some really poor couple, you could see it. And they bought this car from a man and he bongs the people car and he says an accident. Not knowing about what 7 report in the police station about he threatening the people. And police are doing nothing but because the people don't have a voice. They're looking kind of, you know. But they came and I met with them. Tomorrow I got to deal with it. So what can we tell you? He never, but the man sitting down in front by the studio there and he said, you going to pay back your money?
Well, as I say, he's indicated that he would ship a next truck.
How much months now?
That is since November last
year. Ain't you paying a loan for that money?
Currently,
so imagine if you don't have the truck. Because you hoping that when you get the truck, okay, let's just say we're supposed to get a truck in January and you get a truck in February. Things could happen with shipping and whatnot. They get a little month delay. No scene.
But in fact, it has been a year and going on 3 months.
So you losing business because remember you program yourself, you could pay a bigger installment because you know you're going to get a little work with the truck.
Definitely.
So you think he take a bigger installment, not knowing you are getting the truck, is bacchanal with he and Kamid Baksh. And he get the truck, and you see Kamid vex now. Kamid call me, what day boy, Alan, you could have called me first. Not a matter, we could call you first. I'm not going to pacify nothing with nobody. Don't call my phone. You understand? Don't call my phone. You have a picture of him? Right? What's the number? Come and type in the number here for me. Come and put in the number here for me. Put in the number here for me. No, you have to do them that. You have to do them that. You have to do them that. I tell you, don't interfere with nothing here, you know. Who interfere with my rundown from here? I wrote something here. I wrote an important number here. Hi, go ahead. Yeah, open up the lines. Hi, good evening. Because I wanted to call, hold on. What's that? You have a flyer for your business, you buying car from him? Oh, go ahead then.
788.
Okay. No, we just want to know. You need to know, you need to know. People can't be paying money so, and the accent fraud squad, they have 6,000 matters. What kind of bacchanal, and that's why it's a crime, you know. Now if this man really go, if the devil really fly up in this man's head, really fly up in this man and get Kamid that run, police will come and lock you up. They'll come by us and surround and they'll call I.A.N. I.A.N, look, we down here, ting. We come by the man, we go to kill a man. But if you really go to this story, you'll realize that 200,000 is a lot of money.
Definitely.
It's a lot of money. So Kamid Baksh, go ahead. Kamid Baksh, could you get in contact with this man? Let us know what is going on. We want to know what's going on. We are taking up promises because you came to the studio and you lied. He came and he tried to pacify us. You remember that? That was before Christmas. That was in November, I think. November. Yeah. He came and he said, hey, you know what I'll do? I will give I will give, you know, I have some car there. The show, the crime watch now could do it on a little car. I don't buy my car already, you know. And paying my installment with my car, you know. I mean, it's not back on that thing, you know. Because me, watch me, I had a trip already. I went and I gave my little car from me and this boy we had arranged. But we pay with an installment from my 2 crime watch cars. And I live in, you understand? But there's a lot of money, partner. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money. And why this site I highlighted today, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of money. And even Savitri and them. What was the next woman name? Savitri and Melissa and them, they sent us a document, but nevertheless, what happened with those people money? Melissa and them, what going on with the people money? All you come on, all you talking, ting. What going on with the people money? What about the ice cream lady? What going on with the people money? All this contribute to crime. Because when these victims can't get back the money, the easiest thing is to go and take 5,000 and get a gun. And really start it. And then police will come and kill you, they'll kill this one. But they don't know how all this aggravating people. Because people that have their money there, imagine you paying a loan, you can enjoy your life. Because your money just going in installment and you don't have the truck.
Definitely.
How many people out there today that are locked on, paying for cars, and every time you call the man, the car man, it's a man. He went to jail, he spent a couple of years well, a good friend of mine. He went to jail, I don't call his name. Every time you ask him, the car on the port. So as he answered the phone near me, the car on the port, where is right now, where you doing? The car on the port, the car on the port. I said, well, everything, the car on the port, the car coming. He programmed his secretaries and them. Every time you call him, where the car? It's on the port. Where the car? It's coming. Where the boss? He not here. Where the car? It's coming. It's on the port. That is all of the program. He went to jail for that. He went to jail. He spent a good few years. Do not take people money and do that. I'm telling you this today now. You see this thing with Kamit Baksh and them? And with you, I am going to pay special attention. Because this had to stop. It had to stop. That is unfair. Thank you again.
No problem, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Look at your phone. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, boy. Sometimes the program could really take a different twist, you know. Could really take a different twist. Could really take a different twist. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it have a bacchanal in front of the prison today? You know yesterday, I'm going to take a break, but when I come back, I'll tell you about the prison talk when we come back.
Do you own a restaurant or food outlet or supermarket? Then what are you waiting for? Get your business on the most cutting-edge, customer-friendly, results-guaranteed food delivery app in the Caribbean, Food Now TT. Food Now TT is offering free registration on our delivery app. Just call us at 222-9854 or 6621-951 or click our website at foodnowtt.com.
For all your air conditioning needs, check out Neil Cool today. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana, and Delta air conditioners. Lennox 2500, Comfy 2250 installed. Daikin is back in stock, 12,000 BTUs for 2,800. So call us today, 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional services.
Double Palm Guest House, newest location at Shivan Drive, Sandy Grande. Enter unnoticed with that special someone. Secure parking and fully air-conditioned rooms. Open 24 hours for your convenience. Visit us today or call 299-3268.
Yes, people, the biggest seafood shop in San Fernando is having great specials on everything. Yes, Skipper's Lobster Shop. We have the biggest shrimp, scallops, and lobsters in all sizes. Lobsters start at $50 per pound. Mako Shark, right now, $20 per pound. Also carried, kingfish, flying fish, grouper, shark, crab, and much more. When looking for fresh seafood at the best prices, check out Skipper's Lobster Shop, number 51 Superior Street, San Fernando, or call 318-7171. Open on Sundays till 2 p.m. You'll get hooked on us.
Get the right deal right now at Racetrack Wheels, the biggest wheels and tire distributor in the country. Yes, nobody gives you the right deal at the right price other than Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, number 331 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, and number 82 Bucco Road, Mount Pleasant, Tobago. So hurry and shop now or call us at 642-1539. Racetrack Wheels.
Mahindra, Danny Ram. And that is why I tell people, and it's high time, you know what? I'm changing it up a little bit. You see people who drop videos and things and have not seen it? I want to start to come back to me from 4 o'clock tomorrow. Start to come back. We're going to come, like all the weeks are, you know, because sometimes so much things happening. This is not a police station. Yeah? This is a studio. This is a place, not just a studio. This is a place where you get justice and whatnot. Some of you really come back a little bit and let me just kind of refresh up this thing. Because nobody helping nobody here, you know. Look at the poor fella come up here and think 200,000 and come meet and all of them and bacchanal thing. You understand? Ladies and gentlemen, this woman say, who took my money from frauds, court still haven't contacted me since 2000. Case has not started yet. I was on your program on the 6th. Hold on, just tell me. This is in connection with what? The photo, go ahead. I send our voice note. Ladies and gentlemen, today, and I told you yesterday, didn't I not tell you that something in Immorta, something brewing in this country? You know today, ladies and gentlemen, they're trying all out to cover it. You know today, they try to take out a particular high-profile prisoner and bring him out. Just so, today? Just so. And apparently, people inside. But if you go back to the last prison break, not the man who jumped out the prison, no. Remember the fellow who jumped out a couple of weeks ago and his foot cut up and I think I have a picture of him? Well, I might have seen with him. But nevertheless, just so a man could jump out, murderers could jump out. Remember this guy who had jumped out? We had asked you the picture a while ago. Right, you remember this guy? What day was that? What day was that? Come researcher, you all need to know that. The 5th of January, when it was, the 5th of January this year. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, what they tried today, and I am telling you, something brewing here. Something. Abu Bakr stood right here. Imam Yassin Abu Bakr stood right here and he said, the guns are already here. If we could pull back that clip, the guns are already here. I am not saying he brought the guns, you know, but I mean they say, he know and I know and we know and the man on the quick eye road still know that the guns are already here. Look at gun down Clarkston Bay. Because they talk about it, they join up with that clip. They join up with that clip in Karapo. Say we come with a kill and gun down Ian Allen. Yeah, we are gone down. Because when you start to talk, that is what you will get. When senior counsel Dana Sital started to speak out, what she got? High-profile politician. This one name started to call. That one name started to call. But the blood of Dana Sital will rest on them. It will rest on it. It will rest on them. It will rest on them. It will rest on them. That is why when you take a life, people out there, when you take a life, so people must just stay easy. The people in Springvale who run in the racket, who bringing in the gun, people must just stay easy and don't say nothing, or they must sell weed and gun and cocaine and gun killing people, and people mustn't say anything. So that is right, and because somebody speak out, we coming to kill you? Tell me, we coming to kill you? You think police officers should be in that? You think police officers should be in escorting cars, carrying guns and drugs, and watching it and using police vehicle? Is that right? And when people come out and talk about it, I will kill him. Well, come and kill. Come and kill. I find you should come. If I die, I know where I'm going, you know. I watch my people live a whole life and never reach there, you know. People live a whole life, 1 to 80, and never reach where I will go. But I will tell you something. I ain't ready as yet. I ain't ready as yet, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. We need to fix this country. In fact, I just sent a cameraman in front of the prison, and this is what we got. So that's something brewing. This is what's going on in front of the prison as we speak. Open up the lines. Watch lockdown. Because somebody wants to create an unrest in this country. And people need to know that. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
This is the wife of the guy who came on last week in regards to the land matter with $675,000. I just called you to tell you, don't forget us. Because, I mean, the guy really took everything we have.
Thank you. All that pull back, all those clips on the land matter, pull it back. Let us go find them. We need to find them. Deal 20 cases every month. 20 cases. Pull up all the reports of people and thieving people. Bring them back for this year. Are going back from January for January. Then we hit them back December. Everything for January. Get back the pretty pink socks. Look what's going on outside the prison right now. I want everybody who's locked on, let them see. Somebody try to create something. That way called searching. It are not searching in prison. It are not searching in prison. The only place in the world where prisoners on WhatsApp, prisoners on Instagram, prisoners having phone sex with a girlfriend, Skyping. Me laugh. Is it in prison? Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, I.A.N. This is Nicole. I just sent you a voice message from my friend.
Hey, Nicole, what going on here?
Somebody just got robbed in Mont Lambert, and they take everything from the people. So I don't know what to do again.
A car with men. How many people was in the car, Nicole?
A group of men. I don't know how much money.
Which area? Which area? Which area?
A group of men. They can't see their faces.
Which area?
Mont Lambert.
Mont Lambert, a white car. Yeah, I'll go for them after. Nicole, I will call you after the show. A group of men today moving around in a car. They're looking to kidnap somebody. They rob people, all kind of thing. They go to grab somebody. Yeah. See, I'll call you after, Nicole. I'll call you after. Ladies and gentlemen, taking you back to the prison. Look what's going on. If that person had come out today, if that person, if they were successful in taking out that individual, do you know how many people would have died? Do you know that how many people, you don't know if they want to group up, if they want to make sure they get a clip from Springvale, they get a clip from Carapo, they go down around West, they get a clip. The American Embassy in Trinidad know what's going on here, you know. People all up the islands know what's going on, you know. And while all that mayhem taking place, you are a man flexing in St. Mary's Fete. You are people, daughter walking, rowdy daughter up and down with security. But you the citizens of this country, cannot even get that. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. Come back to me, man. A certain minister's son, the people didn't come. A certain minister's son, you take a set of money for people to go soca in Mocha. I don't want to say the minister's son, but I will deal with you. Your father feel he could rile me up. Your father rile me up, but I will deal with you. I'll catch you. Hey, Mr. Man, you rile me up. You rile me up. You rile me up. You rile me up that day. You rile me up. I ain't cost me again. I say, you know what? You have black van. Use the boss. Use the boss. Kobo flyer. I won't say birds. Because you ain't even a bird. You are Kobo. Because all of them eating is dead carcass all about the place. Nothing living. Nothing good going on. You rile up. But your son running a racket. Take people money. Take people money. Minister man. Your son take people money for soca in Mocha. I hear the only soca they had was on radio and they watched it home. And they was watching Facebook. I said a nice girl supposed to go. Like he never see nice people yet. He take all the money. He take all the money. But let me tell you something. Mr. Gentleman, your father riled me up. I know I would have catch him in a folly. That is why sometimes I leave people in a rile up. Danny Ram, what's my name? Danny Ram what? Mahindra Danny Ram. Transfer the land from a partner. Don't let me come in front of your house. The time has come that we must take Crime Watch to another level. Didn't I not tell all you want to play all you flexing for carnival? All you want to get thing and flex up and thing up. Let me tell you something. Look what's going on in town. Any day we can hear it, you know. Rowley here coming out and talk. Look what's going on outside the prison. Apparently, me. What was the word around the prison? That same talk? Thank you. Can I get two rough tops, please? Sandy Park. Sandy Park. Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. That is why send me the reports. Let me know where the guns are tonight. We're taking Crime Watch to another level. Support the show.
Good evening, Ian.
Yeah, good evening.
All the best to you. Let me tell you something, boy. Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, all right. Well, here what's going on there, man. I find it very ridiculous with the crime going on now. That jail thing is showing there is doomed to happen. Right? It's doomed to happen. And I want to let you know, what yesterday when you was talking about Arwari flexing in party and thing. It's true. I want to know what Stuart Young think about it. Because you know that.
Hey, boy! Me ain't know nothing about that. You see me? I cool in it. I ain't gonna give all you there, but I don't know why since I've been going to school, since I was in primary school, by me skating on Carney Savannah Road in my little khaki pants. And we down my pants and me skating had to drop me home. And that carry me home. And when I'm in village school in Chagonas, right behind the market, Montrose Village School, the best school in the world. I don't know why I like roughed up biscuits. I made this every time I'm telling the student when they order, make sure order roughed ups to me. Go ahead. And just to let you all know, I'm going back to the prison. Just to let you all know, something in the mortar beside the pestle. They're not telling you there is an unrest in the making. There is an unrest. So there was an attempt, ladies and gentlemen, to extract a certain prisoner from the prison today on a cool scene. I heard, ladies and gentlemen, that the footage, let me tell you something, the footage went missing. The footage went missing. The footage went, and the line, because this is a country where they do not come out and tell you the truth. Everybody lying from captain to cook will lie. But don't worry. I'll worry. No, I wouldn't I'll worry. I wouldn't worry. You don't worry. Don't study I'll worry. I don't know. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, last night, just to let everybody know, don't beat up. Don't beat up. I said don't beat up as yet. We went in Mahabari Lane last night, 4 o'clock this morning. I went down Valencia watch. I just want people to know. We were down there. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You seen me there. Don't worry. We were down there late last night. Don't worry. With the police, don't worry. We got good strength. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I tell you, if you have information about the guns, tell me the spot. If you know the people who packing the cocaine in the thing, I don't want to tell you what. Tell me the spot. I want to say, what's that? I want to thank Northern Division Task Force. Also, Inspector Joseph, I want to tell you thanks. Hard-working Northern Division Task Force. We are coming to clean up the east-west corridor. We're cleaning up down south also, central also. We're coming for a certain crew tonight. Don't beat up. WhatsApp me and let me know. Don't say it has gun here. You see the gun? You need to tell me when you see the gun. When you saw the gun. And what about the gun in the school? I thought the minister said it ain't no gun. You maybe ain't no gun. Look at that gun here. In school, watch. Look at the video. Gun in bag at school. Watch. What school is that? St. Joseph Government. Put it up. Look the logo. Let me see the logo. Watch. That is what coming to kill your children. Watch. That is what coming to kill your children. That is what coming to kill your children, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't speak out now and start to deal with them, how many schools are closed today? How many school weeks now? We are taking crime watch to another level. It is high time to be fight back. I don't want to fight back with a gun, you know. I will fight back with this. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, come together. Let me know what's going on in your community. Take up your phone right now. Take up your iPhone. Before you watch anything, tell them, download the app. Tell all your friends. Go to any Android phone, any Samsung phone, anything. Hey, download the app. All of those who are Google Play, download the app. Smart TVs, download the app. Any television, any Android television, anything. Who have blue phone, red phone, download the app. Any Android phone, anywhere, all around the world, send me the reports. Let me know. While they're packing the cocaine, are going for them. We are going for them. If you thought by threatening me, I would have packed up my thing and call it a day. I just add more and I say, bring in more. We stay in here a little longer. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to fix this country. Something is brewing, but I would let you know. Rerun of this program is tonight at 10 on TV. You can see it right after on your phone. Good night. 1:30 tomorrow. And those, before we go, here we're going on. Get your ad on this show. Make sure whatever product you might have, whether you want to do a 15 seconds or 30 seconds ad, get your product. Thank you.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. For crime, much if you really wanna stop crime. Please say